afternoon. It's Tuesday, December the 16th. I am Bruce Leonard, and this is Bruce Leonard Leans Left, while it's still legal. I'd like to apologize for not being here on Saturday. I forgot that my aunt was having a family dinner for my birthday, which is next week. Well, it's not today. So I had forgotten all about that. So I wasn't here on Saturday, and for that I apologize. A lot has been going on. Unless you're living under a rock, you heard about Rob Reiner and his wife. It's so horrible. What's up, Julie? It's such a terrible situation that it's hard to digest, really, because Rob Reiner was such a good dude and had been with us for most of my life. If you're my age, you remember All in the Family, and that's where he started. He was Archie's daughter's husband, who he called Meathead. Laura, what's up? And then after that, he went on to become a filmmaker and made some of the greatest films of our lives. Like, you just have to start thinking about the films that he made, and you just start naming them off, and you're like, Stand By Me, When Harry Met Sally, Spinal Tap, Few Good Men, just great films. Such a talented, as a comedian. Spinal Tap's one of the funniest movies ever made. And to think that he was killed by his own son, it's just such a tragic situation. You can't wrap your head around it, really. And I would like to extend my deepest thoughts and condolences to his family, all the people that worked with them. Just the list of actors that he's worked with. Even James Woods, who everyone knows is a huge mega jerk-off, came out and was like, I can't believe people are talking about Rob Reiner. He was such a good man. Like, he's a good man. Whether you agreed with him or didn't, the man was a good human being. He was everything that Donald Trump is not and will never be. Because you would think for 1 second that Donald Trump could say, this is a horrible tragedy, and my thoughts goes out to Rob Reiner's family and friends, and shut the fuck up. But no, he couldn't do that. He had to write a horrible statement about how it was because of him that this happened. Donald Trump's got to always make everything about himself. The President of the United States is a psychopathic narcissist, and nobody seems to care. What are you talking about, Brad James? Propaganda was his role. What is that supposed to mean? So he had opinions. He didn't make propaganda films. What, I mean, When Harry Met Sally is propaganda. Spinal Tap is propaganda. It's like, what are you talking about? Anyway, this is Donald Trump's statement, word for word. A very sad thing happened last night in Hollywood. Rob Reiner, a tortured and struggling but once very talented movie director and comedy star, has passed away, together with his wife, Michelle. Reportedly, due to the anger he caused others through his massive, unyielding, and incurable affliction with a mind-crippling disease known as Trump derangement syndrome, sometimes referred to as TDS. He was known to have driven people crazy by his raging obsession over President Donald J. Trump, with its obvious paranoia reaching new heights as the Trump administration surpassed all goals and expectations of greatness, with the golden age of America upon us, perhaps like never before. May Rob and Michelle rest in peace. What is that? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? You're talking about his posts. Yes, he has a social media account. So do I. So do you. Look at your posts. The fuck are you talking about? This is a human being. See, this is the problem with you people. You've lost touch with your humanity. Everything is political to you. Every single thing. It's driving society itself insane. It doesn't matter even if he did post his opinion. Everyone does. It's social media. It's like, I'm sure, but I said, what is Brad James doing right now? Calling me a leftist commie, and I said posting propaganda, his own propaganda, whatever it is. That's what it is. It doesn't make any sense. That's what I said. Like the internet itself has caused us to lose our soul collectively, humanity itself. Like we've turned everything into politics and name calling and whatever, you know, like the fact that James Woods came out. So is James Woods. So is all the people you listen to. So is Benny Johnson. Benny Johnson today talking about we have to crush the left. It's like the inability to see yourselves for what you really are is really the downfall of everyone, really. It's like you have no idea just how far down the rabbit hole you've gone yourself. Like Donald Trump's not mean and doesn't post propaganda. Are you kidding me? I mean, it's all so hypocritical and bullshit. I'll prove to you right now. Right now. We're going to get off this subject for a second and go to another horrible subject, which is the terrible massacre. Well, you can call it a massacre, but by American standards, it wasn't really a massacre, was it? And we'll get to that in a second. But anyway, there was a horrible shooting where some two, I believe they're Indians, immigrants in Australia. Well, one was an immigrant, one was born and raised there. Their father was an immigrant. The son, born and raised in Australia. Australian citizen. Anyway, there was a massacre, or they decided that they were going to shoot a bunch of Jewish people. And we're down there to celebrate the beginning of Hanukkah or whatever. And while that was going on, a man with no gun disarmed this person and saved everyone's lives. Right? Who was this man? A Muslim immigrant. It blows at least 3 of your bullshit fucking philosophies right out of the water. Right? One, the fact that only a good guy with a gun can stop a bad guy with a gun. No. No. A man with courage who doesn't run away like a bitch can save people's lives with or without a gun. You don't need a gun to be tough or to be a badass or whatever people think, you know. 2, right? That Muslims are bad and evil. This Muslim man risked his life, got shot twice to save other people's lives. 3, that immigrants are bad. Why? Because this man was an immigrant. Just like I said, blows your ridiculous bullshit, you know, philosophies that right out of the water. They're bullshit. That's reality. Reality is everybody's a human being. Period. Doesn't matter his religion, his race, if he's an immigrant or he's a citizen. Everyone's a human being. We're all human beings. We all have one thing in common. Humanity. Yes, Laura, the man's a hero. I forgot. I wanted to say his name because he deserves to have his name said. His name was Ahmed El Ahmed. Unarmed Arab Muslim. He saved countless lives. 4, right? The 4th one, I forgot, there's 4, not just 3, there's 4. 4 is that gun control doesn't work. Bullshit. because they were only able to get a shotgun and a single-shot rifle. There would have been way more dead people if this was America. Because they would have had fucking AR-15s with bump stocks on them and firing fully automatic. It's been way more fucking dead people. Like what I said, by American standards, it wasn't really that much of a huge slaughter if that would have happened here. But because of Australian gun laws, where semi-automatic rifles are banned, they were only able to get a single-shot rifle and a shotgun. They still killed some people, but not nearly as many as would have been if it would have been here. And then you know what happened. The next day, the Australian leadership was like, we got to make more gun laws. They're going to change it so that immigrants like that guy, the only citizens of Australia, can purchase guns. Which I guess he could have had his son purchase those guns under the, even if they change the rules. Which like I said, you can never change. You're never going to prevent every single thing. And there was people already on the internet like, oh, how's that working out for you? The gun ban, like, and you're like, you're so fucking stupid. Like I said. I don't know the exact number, Julia, but the point is, it was way less than would have been here if they would have had AR-15 fully automatic rifles. And because they only had a single-shot rifle and a shotgun, it limited the amount of people they could shoot. And it gave that man a chance to fucking wrestle that gun away from him. Like I said, if they had banana clips and AR-15s, like they would have been able to get here very easily at Walmart. They would have killed way more people. Look at the Brown University. What a fucking fiasco that is. The Brown University, I don't know if you know this, but there was another mass shooting. And Brown University, and again, like I said, I don't know how many people got killed, but the shooter's on the loose and they don't know who it is. Why is that? Because Kash Patel grabbed the fucking wrong dude and then posted it all over Twitter. We got a dude! Just like he did when Charlie Kirk. And then same exact day, they're like, well, we don't got the dude. And here's a bunch of videos. Do you recognize this guy? It's a fucking clown show. The local police were like, oh my kid, was like, where did this guy come from? He came from the FBI. The country's a joke, bro. I mean, the podcasting FBI director, he's obviously not, fully versed in the art of investigative. It's unbelievable. What's up, Jonathan Carpenter? I'm well. How are you? I'm doing okay. We've just been talking about all the horrible things that have been going on in the world. It's hard to live in this world. Yes, Ken. Not even in Australia, in the whole world. Like I said, it breaks every right-wing myth right in half. Almost all of them. All the central tenets of right-wing Nazism that we have been experiencing in the last fucking 10 or 12 years. He also doesn't eat cats and dogs, And they keep trying, Trump keeps trying to say that everything's good, and then the jobs report just came out, they lost jobs. Unemployment rate up to 4.6. People are starting to get bills. Have you heard this? I saw that today. I didn't see it, I didn't know about this until this morning before I went to work. I always turn on CNN or whatever, and people are getting. Today it was the local news. You're in Indiana. I'm in Newport, Kentucky, right across the river from Cincinnati, Ohio. So I'm not far. Actually, I'll be in. Where are you at? Next month I'll be doing stand up in Brookville, I think. You should come back out. Anyway, people are getting bills for tariffs. You know the tariffs that other countries pay? Yeah. Well, all of a sudden, you're getting the bill at your house from UPS or whoever for $19 for a fucking tariff. Or whatever package that you... Did you order a package? Yeah. That'd be $20 extra. You know, the other countries pay these tariffs. Northwest. Where, up by South Bend or Muncie? I haven't been up there for a long time. Yeah. So, good luck to pay the tariffs. Today, Mike Johnson decided not to call a vote on extending the ACA healthcare subsidy, so January 1st, you will no longer be able to afford insurance, most likely. Hammond. I've been to Hammond. Who do I know that's from Hammond? I know somebody from Hammond. I gotta think about it. I knew somebody, I said, who was from Hammond. Yeah, me too, Jonathan. I'd like to hang out with you as well. I like to hang out with people. That's it. Meet different people. That's one of the best things about it. Plus, you know, if you're like me, you're like a Rolling Stone kind of dude. You know, you meet lots of people, but you don't get involved. You know, like you just get to meet lots of different people and talk to different people, but you don't. Then you move on. Then you go the next time, you meet a bunch of different people. And you go the next time, you meet a bunch of different people. Sometimes keep in touch with a few of them, but not, you know, for the most part. It's just like, oh, hang out, have some beers, have a, you know, burger or something, and watch a game or whatever. And then, well, gotta go. I like to party a little bit. I like to party a little bit. Not as much as I did when I was younger, but I'm getting too old for that shit. I'm getting to the point where for a long time I was like, man, I'm getting older, but I don't feel it, you know. I still feel good. And then lately I've been like, man, I'm getting old. I'm starting to feel it. I got this like weird pains in my shoulders I never had before. Like, you know, sleep frog. You wake up, you're like, yeah, you can email me at Bruce Leonard Leans Left at Outlook.com. Anybody can email me if you're watching this show. You want to send me a private message, or, you know, there's something you want to say, you don't want to say in the comments. You're always welcome to email me. I'm a pretty available person. I'm on Facebook a lot, but on Facebook my name is Adam Chancellor because Bruce Leonard got banned for life. If you don't, right now this show is playing on Adam Chancellor's Facebook. Like I'm a different person. Yes. Yes. And it's on my YouTube channel, and it's on Twitch. We're right now broadcasting on 3 different channels, so, and that's what makes it weird to know, like, really how many people are watching the show. I gotta go to every different one and take the numbers and then add them all up to really know how many people are watching, because you know, YouTube only tells you YouTube. I'm used Restream and streamed to 3 different channels at one time. But it doesn't take into account like how many people are watching each channel, because they send you it's weird. They send you a report, but it's It only tells me like how many people are watching it, but it'll say like right now it says 5, 7 people are watching or whatever. But then you go on YouTube when the show uploads and it'll be like 50 people. You're right. And 50 people watch the show. And it says there's only like 7 or whatever. I need to write that down because this chat box will disappear at the end of the show. John Carp 2020. I said just email me at Bruce Leonard Leans Left at outlook.com. That's the show email. Anyway, like I said, it blows their entire philosophy out of the water because it's bullshit, which I've said many times. Now they're getting desperate. Like I don't know why Benny. Like I said, I've been saying for the last fucking couple weeks, this is true. Benny Johnson is all of a sudden all over my Facebook page where like I don't follow Benny Johnson. I've never watched his show, but all of a sudden, his show and his pages are all. When I go to my newsfeed, there he is. And I'm just looking at the stuff that he's saying, and it's like, dude, this is some ridiculous bullshit. You know, today it was, oh, they have proof that the FBI raided Mar-a-Lago with no probable cause and blah, blah, blah. It's like, no probable cause. They fucking asked him no less than 5 times to give back the fucking documents. The documents were in the shitter. Like, what are you talking about? No probable cause. It's complete bullshit, what they say. And they're like, oh, arrests are coming. It's QAnon level, complete North Korean type garbage bullshit. It's not even real. And then you know that also that Benny Johnson was paid by Russia literally to do his show, millions of dollars. You think that Vladimir Putin's giving away millions of dollars for nothing? No. He's buying himself propagandists. He paid off this podcast company which puts on Benny Johnson and Tim Pool. Whoever the fuck Tim Pool is. I don't know. I was reading up about Benny Johnson. Apparently Benny Johnson wanted to be a journalist and was a real journalist for a second. And then he got caught for plagiarism and fired from being a journalist. Also probably because he made up bullshit like he is doing now on his show. So he became a YouTuber. He's fucking like, and Tim Pool, I have no idea who Tim Pool is or where he came from. Like, I guess I should look it up, but yeah, but I really don't give a fuck. I mean, he's a douchebag in a skull cap, you know. He looks like some asshole that would be sitting at Mad Tree Brewery, fucking, you know, sipping an IPA and fucking bitching about. This is not somebody I want to hang out with, you know. And it's like, oh, Russia. You got your money from Russia? Yeah. He's a millionaire. Really? And these people don't care. They don't care one bit. They call themselves patriots. That's the other part of it that's hilarious. They're like, oh, we're patriots. And we listen to paid Russian propaganda. Like the conservative movement has changed a lot in my lifetime. Like a lot of them now are pro-Russia, you know. Because like I said, this whole thing is it's a coordinated effort. What's up, Amy? Oh, you're all right. You don't have to apologize. I don't expect people to be here every single day, you know, every single minute of every single. The show's recorded. It's on YouTube. If you miss it, you can always watch it. And please, if you're not here, Amy, like people like Amy, you're not here live. Please watch the recorded show because it helps me, you know, in the YouTube algorithm and all that shit. I'm actually breaking through that a little bit, I guess, because my views have started to go up. Like I said, the likes, it's not a whole lot of likes, but like I said, if you watch the show, you like it, click the like. Drop a comment, you know, you can say whatever you want. The people, the trolls drop comments. You know, they say, "Oh, you're like that guy earlier. Like, you're a leftist communist." It's all so trite and like today, it's predictable. This person I know, who's a conspiracy theory person, right, was going on and on about about the Australian shooting and talking about how the government would set this up so they could, these gun control. And you're like, dude, this is even in our country. It's in another country. This is the level of stupidity that you're dealing with. They're all riled up about something that happened in another country because it's a false flag. It's designed for them to take away your gun. And you're like, it's even another. It's Australia. It's not. It's literally, I've said it many times. The MAGA is literally one of the dumbest movements in the history of the world. Which, that's the problem. Like I said, you turned on the internet, you gave it to everybody. But it was like giving a monkey a nuclear bomb, Sure, it's amazing technology, but he doesn't know what to do with it. As a matter of fact, he's just going to fuck up a bunch of shit. And that's what the internet did. It tore through everyone's brains like a fucking, I said, like a nuclear weapon. And all of a sudden, your grandfather's a QAnon fucking psychopath. That's like that. Well, they put vaccines in to kill people. It's like, what? To kill people? I mean, you look at the numbers, like how many people have been saved by vaccines. Like, oh no, that's not what it's for. They're trying to wipe out the population. That's real. Yeah, and they all gather in the pizza parlor basement. The guy went there. Remember that? The Pizzagate thing. They said, oh, they're drinking the blood of baby children in the basement of this pizza parlor right in the middle of Washington, D.C. Very popular establishment, by the way. It's like, this fucking guy drove there with a gun and went in outside and was like, I'm here to rescue the children. Where's the basement? And they go, where's the basement? We have a basement. What? You just seen that. That was the funniest part. It was like that Flat Earth movie. They're like, there's no basement here. What? What? Then we don't even have a basement. What? It's like I drove halfway across the country with the gun. And everybody on the right fell for this. As a matter of fact, they still ain't really let it go. They just changed it. It's like it's exactly like the Flat Earth thing. When you watch that movie about the Flat Earthers. And he says, well, if you had a laser gyroscope that said 66.6, I believe that the Earth is round. And then they give him the thing. It's, what's it say? He's like, 66.6. And then his face goes, he goes, no! That's how it is. And that's all this shit is. Because I said the internet is like a fucking virus. It gets in people's brains. And once they believe something, they're not going to let it go. I used to think that you could reason with people and with facts and logic and science and, but no. You want to see this? No, listen to this, Julie. This is true. There's a thing. It was a Fox News screenshot of they said measles is up 14,000%. Right? And somebody had posted something about Jenny McCarthy. That she was talking about something else, not vaccines, but she's one of the original anti-vaxxers that started this whole questioning vaccine thing. And I go, yeah, but she's also responsible for this. And I posted the thing. And all these, and I don't know if they were bots, but all these comments started appearing that said the same thing. They were like, oh, well, that's when the illegal immigrants came in. It can't be because people stopped taking vaccines. It's because of illegal immigrants. It's like they literally want to blame every single problem in this world on illegal immigrants. Everything. They say illegal immigrants are taking the welfare, right? And now J.D. Vance said illegal immigrants, they bought up all the houses, and that's why you can't get a house. You're like, hold on a minute. So they're simultaneously taking all the welfare, but yet they're able to afford to buy homes at the same time, while also eating cats and dogs. It's so fucking stupid that, like, when you step back and think about the things that they say, you're like, are you fucking kidding me? Really? They live in a delusional fantasy of a world that's not real. Just like the basement of the pizza parlor that didn't exist. And even that didn't show them how fucking stupid they are. No, that's what I'm saying, Julia. They're taking the jobs too. So they're simultaneously taking all the jobs, but they're all on welfare, and they're all sucking up the health care, and they're buying up all the houses, and they're spreading diseases. It's like, I want to blame every single problem on immigrants, illegal immigrants. I mean, Amy, you have to know, right, that I would never, ever vote for Donald Trump. Ever. For anything. Except if it was a vote to just kick him out of the country or lock him up in prison. It's like, if I was a jury, I would definitely vote guilty for Donald Trump. That's why I think it's funny. He tried to say that Rob Reiner was a deranged person. Right? The guy who's blowing up random people in the Caribbean Ocean. The guy who has masks, thugs, kidnapping people off the streets, and deporting them to God knows where. A man who sends people with no criminal record to a black hole prison in a third world country. A man who grabs women by the pussy, uninvited, by his own admission, is calling someone else deranged. Okay, Amy, thanks for hanging out. I'm here Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern. I said, check in on us every now and then. We're always here. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, he's got the nerve to call someone else deranged. A man who makes fun of handicapped people. Who calls people retarded. It's like, he's like an 80-year-old toddler, this guy. Saturday. I said, I don't do a show on Friday. But yeah. He says, someone else is deranged. Adam, what's up? What do you think about everything, Adam? Let me get some new perspectives on shit. Every day I wake up, and this ain't no shit. Every day I wake up, and I see all this stuff going on. And I'm like, I'm so fucking glad that I never had children. That I don't have to explain to my children what is wrong with the human race. Because there's something wrong with us. On a base level. That it's like we live in this weird intersection of the What you have is Cincinnati, Ohio, basically, my friend. Basically, what you have is a world that's caught between like Stone Age, medieval fucking views and like the future and all this technology and all that shit. But we can't let go of the medieval part. So it's like, you have, like I said, you have like futuristic weaponry being, deployed by people with Stone Age views of. And this is the problem. People don't like change, and they don't want to. That's why evolution is slow and painful and takes a long time, because apparently people have to be broad-beaten over the head by reality to like. I'll give you an example, right? Just this week, right? Yesterday it was 2 degrees here in Cincinnati, Ohio, right? By Friday, it's going to be 55, 60 degrees. In the span of 4 days. And you're telling me that we haven't fucked up this planet? The climate change is a myth that doesn't happen? It's like, are you fucking kidding me? This shit never happened when I was a kid, bro. You're talking 30, 40 years ago. The winter was the winter. The spring was the spring, and the summer was the summer, and the fall was the fall. And there was no yo-yo from 2 degrees to 60 degrees in a 3-day span. It did not happen. There weren't mega super cyclones or whatever the fuck they're calling them. Category 17 hurricane. And yet still people will cling to their belief that it's a myth of some sort. It's someone's trying to get over on them, but convince them, because they don't want to change their gas-burning fucking lifestyle. Which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Because you would think you could look around you and see what's happening and go, hey man, something is wrong. No. Trump's like, we have to get rid of all the wind and the solar. Start digging up coal again. It's like, that's what he's saying. Because again, he's holding on to archaic Stone Age views of the world, because he can't embrace all the technology unless it's a cryptocurrency and he can make some money off of it. He's all about that. Which is ironic, because to run cryptocurrency and AI and all that shit, you need massive amounts of fucking energy. And he's like, let's get rid of these forms, these secondary forms of energy that we've created. Just keep sucking out oil, digging up coal. It's like, you tell me. I am a little concerned about how fast they've enrolled. How long ago was it when they came out and said we invented artificial intelligence? It doesn't seem like that long ago. But yet they just put it all out there. It's like, it doesn't seem like there was a lot of thought about, what this could do and how it works, and do they know? Can they even control it before they put it everywhere? This woman came in the store. I swear she won some kind of they called me out there. They said, somebody needs help in the wine, so I go out there to help her. And she says, I need an unoaked wine, because I can't drink it because my throat, the wine or the oak fucks up her throat somehow. And she was talking about, and I was thinking of my, and she was like, and it's really bad. And I was like, well, then why don't you just have a beer? I really like wine. It's like, I need, oh no, wine. I said, okay, so I don't know much about that. So I looked it up. I said, give me a list of unoaked wine. And she did. And so I said, well, I got this wine, I got this wine. And everyone I said, she had her phone too. And everyone I said, she said, no, oh no, I don't believe that. I don't think that's no. And I was like, and when I got to like the fourth or fifth one, and she was like, no, I don't know. And I was like, she goes, what app are you using? Because I'm using ChatGPT. And I was like, then why are we even talking? If you're just going to listen to the machine inside your phone tell you what to do, then just ask the fucking machine. Why are you bothering me? If all you're going to do is shoot down everything I say? Because the ChatGPT didn't agree. And then at the end of the day, she wound up taking one of the ones that I recommended, which is on her own. As I walked away, I was like, I don't even know why I'm here. Julia says, do you remember when us Gen Xers were kids and the skies were actually a very deep azure blue? They're almost always gray nowadays. Yeah, I do. I also remember when the waterways were clean and people used to swim in them and shit. That seems quaint, doesn't it? We used to eat the fish that we'd catch. Sometimes. And at a certain point, we were like, hey, you better stop eating these fish. This fucking place is nasty. And then now you can only eat fish. You go to a stocked, go to a place that has a stocked lake. And it's clean. And you can eat those fish. But then they catch some fish out of the Ohio River. Eat that. Okay, Jonathan, I'll check my email. You might be the first person that uses that email, actually, because no one's ever emailed me on it. But I also haven't advertised it. Like, oh yeah, go ahead. Send me private death threats. That's what kills me about these people. They go on. They go online, right? The Benny Johnsons and the Tim Pools, and they basically advocate for rounding up and shooting or imprisoning like half the country who doesn't agree with them. And then they get mad when people get a little hate. Oh, people are threatening me. It's like, well, you're an internet provocateur, bro. Like, it's a dangerous job. What did you think was going to happen? It's like when the trolls come for me, I don't, like whatever. That's why I got banned from Facebook to begin with. The whole alt-right was after me. I'm not kidding about that either. I was pretty famous in the alt-right circles because I'd troll the fuck out of them. Like, I got pretty good at finding their little deep, dark, dungeony groups where they would post like helicopter memes and talk about killing liberals. And I'd just start pointing out how fucking stupid they were, and they get all pissed off. They'd all threaten to kill me. And then they all started coming to my page. I said, and reporting every little post that I had made. I'm just kidding, Jonathan, but I'm just saying. If I start advertising that email, that's what I'll get. A bunch of fucking, like that guy earlier who said, you're a goddamn communist! You're everything that's wrong with this country. And I find that hilarious too, because like most of these people that call you a communist, they don't even know what it is, We've talked about that on this show before. Like communism in its like pure form doesn't even exist anymore on this planet. Most every system now is hybrid capitalist with whatever else it is, Like, sure, China in name is communist, but like I said, a lot of their economic activity is very capitalist. There's Chinese billionaires. There wouldn't be billionaires if there wasn't cap or communists. It's all right, John. You're good. I appreciate you hanging out. So, people find this show. I don't know how they find it. Well, I'm glad. I said, if you have friends that are like us, tell them about the show. Like, we need more people. I have a loyal little group that watches loyally, and then I get a lot of post show views. Then when I cut shorts, that's why it's weird. Like, I got a TikTok. I haven't had it for very long. I got like 5,000 likes on my TikTok, but like 22 followers. Like, and TikTok keeps sending me messages like, people really like your content. It's like, really? They're not following you. It's like, I don't know how that works. It's like, well, how do you get them to click follow? It's like, yes, it's difficult. I got pretty thick skin. I can take a lot of shit. It's the same thing. Like, I could argue with someone on the internet, call them a dumb fuck, and all kinds of shit. I do it to people I know sometimes, and they say stupid shit. But I still go hang out with them, have a beer. It's like, it's the internet. It's not. Some people get all serious. Or, well, I'm gonna come over to your house and punch you in the face. And you're like, dude, it's the internet, it's Facebook. So calm down. But if you did come to my house, I assure you, me being punched in the face is not what's gonna happen. Or you might get one in, but I'm gonna kick the shit out of you most likely. You like it? I don't look like much, and I'm old, but I've never been beaten down. How's that? Never, not one time. It's like, it's when I feel in danger. I will defend myself if I have to. I'm not going to be the guy out of the ground and get stomped out. I've seen that happen to people. I'm always like, that ain't going to be me. I'll tell you that right now. I was telling somebody, but really 39. You're a youngin'. I'm gonna be 54 next week. And it's Tuesday. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do a show or not. Laura's taking me to dinner. So I don't know what time that is, but it is. I'm officially double the age that I thought I would reach. I don't know what happened. I don't know. They keep kicking me out of here. I don't know why. There it is. That's the other thing. TikTok said that I was eligible for live, and I signed up my thing. Well, we're going to dinner. I'm only going to be on for about 10 more minutes. Okay, 8 p.m. So, no, I mean, I guess I'll do a show, and then she'll be here as soon as I'm done, and we'll go upstairs and we'll go out to dinner. Well, we're going to dinner, but I've been taking days off. And I said I took 2 Saturdays in a row off. And Danielle was messaging me like, oh, we got to go on? It's like, damn it. I wanted to have him on. It was like, I'm not doing a show because I'm going to do stand-up. And then the next, I said last Saturday, I forgot my aunt was having that dinner for me. And by the time I remembered, it was already past Thursday. It was like, oh, I couldn't even say it on the show. Thanks, Jonathan. Remember, I'm here. I said Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern, barring, like I said, any life events that keep me, like I said, like doing stand-up. Like there will be a Saturday next month where I can't do it because I'm doing stand-up in, like I said, Indiana. I guess I'm getting back up on the horse a little bit. Which, as I said, it was not. I mean, I felt like, oh, I was definitely out of shape, like a fighter trying to fight, but have not trained enough, you know. But it felt good to be up there, and like I still haven't pulled it off. But you know, and most people would be like, oh, you were good, but I'm like no, you know, not very sharp, you know, because I haven't been doing it. But doing this has kept me. Like I said, it's better than doing nothing. It's not necessarily telling jokes, but it's keeps me talking. It's just if I wasn't talking at all, it'd be way worse. And then, like I said, the more I do it, the more I get, you know, I get my stride back. I mean, I've been doing it for a long time, so you just get into the mode. But like I said, I want to end coming back around to it. I still can't wrap my head around this whole Rob Reiner thing. I really can't. I don't understand why a son would kill his parents. I mean, what could be so bad that you would kill your own parents? It's horrible. And then they said that they were at a Christmas party at Conan O'Brien's on Saturday, and they got in an argument. It was like, well, who hasn't been in an argument with their, you know, with whoever? It's your girlfriend or your mom or your dad. Like me and my mom could get in an argument and like yell at each other, and like 5 minutes later it'd be like nothing happened. Be like, oh, well, yeah. You want a piece of apple pie? Sure, I guess. Yeah, Laura, mental illness or drugs. Yeah. I mean, but I know a lot of people under drugs. Not an excuse to me. I've taken a lot of drugs. I know a lot of people who've done a lot of drugs. You know, you might do some stupid shit. I mean, that's way over the line. Of crazy, you know. It's just crazy. I mean, things happen, but I guess it's just, like I said, there's no way to really quantify just how much Rob Reiner has meant to popular culture, how much he's contributed, you know, to the entertainment industry and also politics. You know, Rob Reiner was one of the people who helped get the gay marriage ban overturned in California. Years and years and years ago, which led eventually to, you know, gay marriage nationwide. Because it started a domino effect where other states started getting rid of their gay marriage bans, and then there's no way, like I said, to quantify just how much the man contributed. And he could have just, you know, like everybody else, just made his money and stayed home, but he didn't do that. He was a humanist and a progressive, and he wanted to help make society a better place for people and make a little bit more tolerant, more accepting place, which what they call woke. What do you mean you want to accept people for who they are? What are you, woke? Like, yeah. Yes. What's the opposite of woke? Sleep. You know, like I said before, change is inevitable. These things that you want to get rid of have always been around. The only difference between today and in the past is that Gay people and trans people had to hide who they were. They were still gay. They were still trans. Since the beginning of time. It's in the Bible. Why is it in the Bible? Because dudes was fucking. That's why. Do I agree with it? I mean, do I agree with it? Like, am I into it? No. But why do I care if dudes are fucking? You know, I said before, you should be glad. If you're a straight man, you should be glad that there's gay people, because that's one less dude who's trying to fuck your girlfriend or your wife. That's like, every straight dude trying to fuck your girlfriend or your wife, right? Gay dude, nah. They'll go out to dinner and have brunch. It's like, yes. We're living in the world where, like, the Westboro Baptist Church is taking control of the world. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. Yes. Julia May Robin, Michelle Reiner's memories forever be a blessing, for sure. And his movies. Just go look at the list of movies. I don't believe he made a bad movie. I don't. I mean, he might have. I didn't look at the entire list, but I said, you start naming off the movies he made. The Princess Bride. Come on, man. These are classic movies that everyone loves. Stand By Me. I said, Spinal Tap. They just made the second Spinal Tap. I'm glad they got to finish that before this happened. So he at least has one last thing. It's unfathomable, really. The horror of it. The world, I said, it's hard, it's difficult to maintain positivity in this world. It seems like it's falling apart all around us, you know. And that's why I say, it's the little moments. Savor the moments. The world itself is fucked. And that's why people, like I said, especially the more aware and more intelligent you are, the more you see everything, you realize, you know, there's not much you can do about it. It's like being in a car that you know is going to drive over a cliff, but you're just in the back seat. You can't do nothing about it, you know. So what are you going to do? Try to enjoy the ride as best you can. That's all you can do. And with that being said, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to go over to Laura's house and have dinner. And I don't have to work tomorrow, so we're gonna drink some White Russians and maybe watch a movie. Get high. Like I said, you gotta enjoy the little moments. That's all you got. That's all life is a series of little moments in the middle of like I said, I was thinking about it today, like how much just getting up and going to work, and you spend so much time at work, like working for other people, and like this is most people's lives. It's all such a pointless grind that they've created for what, you know. And it's hard to say what it's for. Naturally. It's hard to say what it's for, you know, like, I don't know. Like, what's the point of it? I don't know. That's why people go to church, I guess. They're trying to be convinced that there's some greater point to it. And like, is there? I'm not sure. I mean, definitely not the system they've created for us to live in, you know. Where like I said, they steal every minute of every, 8 hours of your life every day. To add that up, it's 1/3 of your life that you give away. That's not counting time you got to sleep. So if you take the part you got to sleep and you just say that's nothing, and the rest of your life is your life, that's half your life. They take from you. You go there and clock in and put up with all their bullshit. You don't what to do. Push shit around, whatever, to make them money. And what do you get out of it? Not much. And if you ask for more, you're a communist. It's the greatest system in the world. It's like anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I thank you for hanging out. If you're watching the show, again, like I told dude, you can email me at bruceleonardleansleft@outlook.com. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitch, I'm on Facebook. If you watch, I said hit the subscribe button. If you have not already, hit the like button. I said if you like this show, tell your friends. I said I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta walk the dogs and drive out to Kentucky. I'll be back on Thursday at 6 o'clock. Until then, hug your family. Tell them you love them, please. That's it.